So, Commitment 2020 tonight. Many voters concerned about the immigration situation and the wall on our southern border. So we asked the Republican candidates for U.S. Senate how Congress can make an impact on that. Here are their answers.
I think building a wall is part of border security. But I also think there's a number of other things that are part of border security, right? And that has to do with other types of infrastructure that are there to handle the kind of immigrants that we have coming in, mostly women and children, adjudicate that much faster. We need a larger corps of judges. We need to go to about 30,000, Border Patrol officers from its current, I believe, 18 or 19. I think 26,000 was the last number. But I believe it needs to be 30,000. I believe we need to bring back our maritime CBP capability. That is huge. We took that away, and we can see that that's increased immigrants coming onshore all the way up through North Carolina. And so we got to do something that protects our borders in depth, and we need to do it by land, sea, and air. And we need to invest in infrastructure that allows us to be able to deal humanely and effectively with immigrants that show up on our borders so that we can categorize them faster and we can move them either back to their country or if they meet the requirements, come in to be legal residents. It's illegal immigration that's the problem in this country, and we need to fix that.
Yes, I would. And I think it's very important that we secure the southern border. And for a number of reasons. Sovereignty is important. We are finding with the COVID-19 crisis that borders really matter. A lot of countries, even in the European Union, closed their borders for a while. And we have to have a secure border so that we know who's coming into this country, to keep out illegal drugs and to make sure that we're not in a situation where some bad people can penetrate into the United States and cause real problems. And I think that's one of the lessons from the COVID-19 crisis is borders are important. Sovereignty is important. And the border should be secured. Legal immigration is a good thing. My grandparents came here from Lebanon, but illegal immigration should be stopped. And one way to do that is secure the southern border, and we've got to deal with visa overstays as well.